Some in the zoo, I got sign in the shoebox. I can with my mood, tell me sign that wake up, wake up, wake up.
78 Sports TV here. Shout out to the LDBC, Lions Den Boxing Community. For those who don't know, now you know. Make sure you go and check out the Smoke City Mobcast, the Smoke City Mobcast, right here on YouTube every Wednesday night, 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time is where the LDBC gathers once a week to discuss the current state of boxing. All right, the WBC heavyweight champion of the world, Deontay Wilder, had his media day workout. Shout out to the brother Fred from Barbershop Conversation. Fred was all over this media day workout. Excellent interviews and details that were brought out by Fred and Deontay Wilder. Now, Deontay Wilder put it out there for all of the naysayers, all of the people looking for excuses for why Wilder and AJ can't fight. You know what I'm saying? Wilder put it out there plain and simple, and I think it's a brilliant idea, brilliant strategy. He says, look, you know, we ain't got to worry about this this whole money split thing, okay? He say, Joshua and them saying that I didn't make him an offer. Okay, here's an offer. I'll take what you're willing to give me, right? As long as you agree to take that same thing in the rematch when I knock your ass out. Now that you can't get better than that. So Wilder says, look, if you want to give me 10% of the overall proceeds and you take 90%, cool. As long as it's in contract that in the rematch, that's what you're gonna get, 10%. I mean, how can you honestly listen? I don't see anybody being against that. I think that is like the fairest shit in the world, man. You say, look, I'll take low money. We ain't got to worry about no no arguing and who deserves this and that. Fine. Take what you think you're worth. Take that. I'll take the chump change. And in the rematch, because I'm gonna knock you out, and in the rematch, you have to be willing to take what you offered me. I think that's fair as fuck. I mean, can anybody argue against that? I mean, seriously, I think if anybody argues against that, you know what I mean? I haven't seen nobody argue against it yet because I just seen Fred video. So if anybody argues against that, man, they have to be a guy who just don't want to see this fight. All right? It has to be somebody who just don't want to see this fight. All right? That's stand-up dude shit right there. All right? He not trying to cash out like, no, I got to get, see, that's why I kept telling people. And they were saying, oh, Wilder won 50-50. He don't want to fight Joshua. Oh, the fight could have happened. Joshua would have fought Wilder, but Wilder won 50-50. Straight bullshit. I kept telling people this, right? It's bullshit, bro. It's bullshit. Wilder said he wanted 50-50 to the media. Him and Eddie Hearn and them never talked about the money split, all right? Eddie Hearn is just playing the people, talking this shit about, oh, Wilder's being unrealistic. He won 50-50. Cut it out, man. Cut it out. You know what I'm saying? That was Wilder just talking some shit, talking to the media, okay? But when it's prime time, action time, when they sitting down at that table, all sides is going to have to be, realistic to get this fight, what it is. Get this fight where it is and make this fight happen. I tried to tell people this in the beginning. They're like, oh, no, man. That's a perfect excuse for everybody. Oh, no, Wilder, he wants too much money. He's not being realistic. Well, Josh was selling out 90,000 seats. All that kind of old shit. And now you have it today. Wilder say, look, I will take the 10%, 20%, whatever you offering. I'll take it as long as it's in contract. That in the rematch, that's what you get. Man, you can't get no better than that. That's G shit. You cannot get no better than that. I'll be interested to see how many thumbs down this video get. People gonna hate to hear this. They gonna hate this shit. They gonna, well, fuck this shit. They gonna thumb down the video and shit. But like we say, man, it's Wilder's preparing right now for Luis Ortiz. Dangerous fight. You know what I'm saying? Wilder's swag level is on 10 right now. Confidence is through the roof. You know what I mean? He truly believes that he's the baddest motherfucker on the planet. There was a lot of controversy. I didn't even talk about it because people just whatever. But Wilder said before that, a couple weeks ago, that he thinks he'll beat Mike Tyson in his prime. All right, now y'all know how I feel about Mike Tyson. You know what I'm saying? My favorite fighter of all time. You know what I mean? But Wilder said he feel like he could beat Mike Tyson in his prime, knock him out. Now, how can you listen? I understand that we feel how we feel about Mike Tyson historically, okay? But Wilder is supposed to feel that way. He's supposed to feel that way. This man got one of the hardest punches in boxing history. All right? So why would he feel that, oh no, I could never beat you, Mike? No, his confidence says, hey, I'll knock your ass out, okay? Now this is the interesting part about that. Wilder says he would knock out Mike Tyson. All these people get mad, right? These little weirdos on the internet get all mad at Wilder. Tyson Fury says, if he fought Mike Tyson, that Tyson would knock him out. Mike Tyson comes back and responds to Tyson Fury by saying, look, man, you need to have more confidence in yourself, man. I mean, look, Buster Douglas knocked me out, you know what I'm saying? Who would have thought, you know what I mean? So you got to have more confidence in yourself, champ, woo-woo. Mike Tyson just told Tyson Fury, you got to have more confidence in yourself. Wilder got that already. Mike Tyson didn't have to tell him that. Wilder already got confidence in himself, and what happens? People mad at Wilder. So Wilder's just a dude that people love to hate. You know what I'm saying? People love to hate him. You know what I mean? I just hope Wilder just destroyed Luis Ortiz, man. You know what I mean? Like I said, best case scenario for the fans and for all of that is for Wilder to have some classic knockdown, drag out with Ortiz. That's the best case scenario for the fans. But for me, I want to see Ortiz destroyed. I want to see him destroy Ortiz quick, fast, in a hurry. You know what I mean? So we can go ahead and get to this AJ fight, man, because that's the fight. You know what I'm saying? That's the fight. You know what I'm saying? That's I know Keith Thurman was talking about him and Earl Spence as a Super Bowl. Nah, man, look, Wilder versus Joshua is the Super Bowl of boxing, okay? That's the fight, if both of them can get past their next opponents. And, it's something that I was talking about before, just like I see Boxing Scene did a little article about it saying that, an unlikely scenario is that we have Luis Ortiz versus Joseph Parker. If Parker beats Joshua and Ortiz beats Wilder, then you have an unlikely heavyweight unification or undisputed showdown. But that's not gonna happen, man. I just can't see it, man. Even if Ortiz and Joshua do beat both of them guys, it's gonna be a fucking rematch. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a fucking rematch. I don't see Ortiz beating Wilder twice, and I definitely don't see motherfucking Joseph Parker beating no motherfucking Anthony Joshua 2 times in a row. I don't see it. You know what I mean? I think that this is gonna be a situation to where what's supposed to happen is gonna happen. You know what I mean? I think Wilder destroys Luis Ortiz. I think Joshua destroys Joseph Parker. And we set ourselves up for a beautiful showdown, okay? Now, according to Alexander Povetkin, the PED user, the notorious one, he says that, as far as he know, him and his team, he's fighting Joshua next. And I heard Eddie Hearn in a slick way say that they're going to fight Alexander Povetkin next. Eddie Hearn has been saying for a long time that he wanted AJ versus Wilder to happen late 2018 or 2019, okay? He's been saying that for a long time, and he might get his way, you know what I'm saying? He might get his way. If he fights Povetkin, assuming they get past Parker, and then if he fights Povetkin instead of Wilder, he can use the excuse that, oh, well, that's our mandatory and all, blah, 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 all that bullshit. Fuck Povetkin, man. He's a PED user. All right, just like y'all said, fuck Ortiz, and Ortiz don't deserve a shot. Why is Povetkin getting a shot? Or Povetkin is dirtier than Ortiz, and I still think Ortiz is juicing. I don't care what nobody say. I still listen. That dude, the way he move a certain way. He a slick dude, Ortiz. He do a lot of sneaky shit. You know what I'm saying? some of y'all dudes funny style to me. Anyway, y'all be, oh man, how you gonna say Ortiz is on steroids? How you? First of all, motherfucker, he tested positive for fucking steroids, right? Let's not forget that. That's on the record. He tested positive for steroids, right? Then he comes back after getting a suspension or whatever, right? Knock a few people out, then test positive, right, for banned substances that can be used for a masking agent for steroids, but they just so happen to also be substances, ingredients that are in the high blood pressure medication. Okay, now I know that's hard for some people to believe. Oh no, man, see y'all. I mean, I already know. Whatever. I mean, I ain't even want to get into it because y'all the same type of motherfuckers that, you know, you weird ass dudes who can't put pieces together. Y'all the same type of motherfucker that your girl come and tell you she going to get her nails done and shit. Come back 6 hours later and shit, and you ain't got. Hey babe, hey, where you been? Oh, I was at the nail shop. It was packed in there. Oh, okay. Fucking sucker ass nigga. That's what y'all is, man. Y'all got weird ass. You don't ask no questions. You don't put pieces together. You know what I'm saying? You just, you know, your hatred for one guy, you know, overrides your common sense. You know what I mean? Your hatred for Deontay Wilder has just blinded you guys, man. You know what I'm saying? And I don't even know why you hate the dude so much, man. You knock everybody out. He talk good shit. I just don't get it. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, time will tell who was correct. You know what I'm saying? Time will tell. You know what I mean? But I want to salute Deontay Wilder, you know what I'm saying, the American heavyweight champion of the world, you know, for conducting himself like a warrior, you know what I'm saying, like a stand-up dude, you know. And the offer he's made to Joshua, I don't want to hear no shit about it. Ain't been no offer made, man. That man being very realistic. Very. You know what I'm saying? Extremely realistic. See what I'm saying? So now he putting Joshua in a position where, okay, if you say I'm all about the money because I'm trying to go for 50-50 and I'm being unrealistic, well, let's do it this way then. I take what you give me, right? I'll take 10%, 20, 30, whatever you think I deserve, I'll take it. As long as it's in the contract that in the rematch, you take that low end offer. See what I'm saying? Now the pressure is on Joshua to say, okay, do I really want to make him take 20%? Because then I'm going to have to take 20% next time. See? Now it's on him. So anyway, y'all let me know what y'all think, man. 70 Sports TV. Shout out to the LDBC. And I holla.